Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Kevin with Optimized Essentials, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a Q&A on a question that I get a lot, and it is, how long does it take to fix my posture? Now, when I hear this question, I'm not going to lie, there's a part of me that instantly kind of gets irked because when you ask a question like this, it presupposes, or at least in my mind, I think that the intention behind that is, how much work do I have to put in to fix my posture? And if you're coming at it from this frame of mind, then chances are you aren't going to fix your posture, or if you do try, you'll get limited results, or you aren't going to put in enough effort, all right? Fixing your posture is more about how committed are you to fixing your posture. And when you have this down, the results will happen a lot faster. But, to cut things right to the chase, right to the point, I want to give you two answers. Number one, the first one you're not really gonna like. And then number two, I'm gonna give you a definite answer based on the different situations that you are in, okay? So what do I mean? So the first answer that I'm gonna give you to answer the question, how long does it take to fix my posture, is this: it depends, right? People hate hearing this, but it's the truth. It depends. It depends on a lot of different factors. Again, number one, it depends on how committed are you. Number two, it depends on how out of shape are you? Because posture and physiology, right? Literally how your cells, how your body, your biology, your organs are functioning will dictate the type of posture you carry. If you're someone who's very mentally depressed, if you're someone who's very emotionally down all the time, filled with anxiety, and you have a bunch of problems with your diet, you don't like your life, you're always living at a very low level of emotional behavior, then your posture is going to reflect that. So depending on how stuck you are mentally, emotionally, physically, that's going to show up on your posture, and that's going to dictate how long it takes for you to fix your posture, all right? So those are the two main things that come to mind when it comes to fixing your posture, how long it'll take. Now let's get into the definite times. I'll give you a solid estimate, but again, this is very general. It could range from, it could be more or less than the timeframes I'm giving you. I'm giving you this based off of a general profile. I'll give you 3 different profiles to kind of compare yourself to. And I'll also give you kind of like a rough estimate of how long it would take if you were to be diligent about it. Because very similar, these estimates are going to be the same with how long does it take for me to lose weight. When people ask this question, again, the first thing that comes to mind is, how much work do I have to put in? How much pain do I have to suffer? And when you come at it from this frame of mind, this reference point, it becomes a lot harder because you're not focused on how can I get the result as soon as possible by putting in the maximum amount of effort, but rather how much work do I have to bear and endure to get the result, okay? So with that being covered, I'll give you 3 different scenarios that will address the question of how long it takes to fix your posture. And then I would say the first and the fastest, easiest way, or for the easiest profile to fix, is the individual who is you could say maybe an average gym goer, or someone who maybe even doesn't go to the gym that often, but has a slim figure, right? They just sit a lot for their job. They have a sedentary job. They don't move too much, and they have your typical sway back or kyphosis, where their hips are built forward and they have that bit of a rounded shoulder, kind of like a slouch posture going on, head forward. For this individual who's in a somewhat slim, already kind of, I wouldn't call them healthy, but they don't have too much weight on them, this could literally take them within a few weeks to a month, right? Within a month of diligent practice, right? Solid, mindful, deep neuromuscular control and conditioning of their nervous system, they can achieve pretty decent posture within 1 month, given that they're doing it correctly. That's why I'm saying it depends. There are certain techniques, which I'll describe later. There are certain things you can do to speed up the process of integrating your body, because your body knows where equilibrium is. Your body wants to be in equilibrium. It works better in equilibrium. So when you teach your body how to be in equilibrium by doing all the right things, like properly moving your body, properly nutritionalizing yourself, getting enough rest, doing enough yoga, deep stretching, mobility, and restructuring of your body. This can happen within weeks to up to a month. And I'll post some pictures up here, but it can even happen in like 1 or 2 sessions, meaning you won't have perfect posture, but you'll fix a lot of your imbalances that are pre-existing. Because I'll show you the pictures up here. I have some clients that I've worked with. There's one guy who came in for a 90-minute, I call it muscle alignment integration session. Now, this is only possible if we work physically, so this isn't something I have available yet. But if you guys do want my postural programs or my fitness transformation programs, I encourage you to check those out. Shameless plug, because spent a lot of time and effort in kind of putting this together. Right now, I only have the beginner level kind of training methodologies. I'm going to build out my intermediate and advanced programs very, very soon in the upcoming futures for those people. But basically what I did for this individual is he came in for a 60-minute bodywork session, meaning I put my hands on him and I do like corrective massage is the best way to put it. And then afterwards, I'll take him through a 30-minute posture alignment session. And that will teach him how to activate his glutes, how to activate his core, how to activate, different sling system within his body. And then instantly, it's not like he has 100% perfect posture, but within one session, you can see that his body his pelvis has become more balanced, his hips or his shoulders have become more even, his anterior pelvic tilt and his gut has toned up. So it can happen actually very, very quickly, okay? So don't underestimate how long it takes if you are doing everything correctly. So number 2, the second profile that I'm gonna go over is the individual who is also sedentary, doesn't work out too much, but has a little bit more weight, meaning they're close to the classification of being overweight or carrying a little bit too much in the belly. For this individual, it could take from 3 months to 6 months, because depending on how diligent they are and how trained they are, or how experienced and how quick they can understand the information and apply it, it could take them to 3 to 6 months to reconfigure their body. And then finally, the last profile that I'll share with you is the person who is severely overweight, severely obese, probably doesn't take care of themselves at all. This person can take from up to 6 months to a year and even more, okay? So these ranges are very, very, very general, but for the people who want a specific time frame, I will tell you it could take a few weeks to a month for the person who has training experience in the past, just found themselves slipped off the rails or off track for a while and they want to get back into it. This person who can learn quickly can achieve it within a few weeks to a month. The person who is in the middle, who isn't too overweight, too obese, but has slipped off track for quite a bit of time, will take 3 months to 6 months. And then the person who is severely overweight and severely obese, it can take up to a year or more, okay? Those are just general classifications, but again, all of this can be shortened, condensed, and quickened if you are practicing the right principles and the right techniques and methodologies, meaning you are learning how to integrate and build and sculpt your body in the proper way, because there's right form, right technique that will speed up your results, okay? So again, I have a ton of videos on my YouTube channel. I just filmed one where I discuss a 15-minute rounded shoulder routine. I also have a hunchback posture guide for the people who are at the gym. The 15-minute routine is one you can do at home. The hunchback posture is one you can do at the gym. But if you want a little something more because you value education, again, I have some programs that I have existing and that I will be continuing to develop and refine. And that is my Posture 101 program. I teach you how to assess your own posture and see where your imbalances are, and then what stretches to do to counteract them. At the moment, I don't have a mobility routine and a strengthening routine built into it, but if you want a strengthening routine, I encourage you to check my flagship transformation program. That one, I have basically condensed all my years as a personal trainer, teaching literally noobs at the gym, getting decent results, right? In fact, I participated in a 3-month, 12-week transformation contest, and I've had really good results with what I taught people. In fact, we won the transformation contest, so you guys know that I'm providing you with the best knowledge and that I'm not just pulling stuff out of my ass, but basically all of it comes down to how committed are you to fixing your posture? Because if you sit excessively, if you do a lot of sedentary work at the computer, at the desk, it is going to hamper and delay the time it takes for you to fix your posture. It will make it harder for you to improve your posture, but you can still do it. And in the next video, I'll be discussing that. So make sure you check that one out. It's titled, Can You Fix Your Posture If You Sit a Lot or If You Have a Sedentary Job? So if you're interested in that answer, make sure you check that video out. And that is all for today. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them down below. Make sure you give this video a like if you like it, and then stay subscribed because I'm going to have a lot more coming your way. All right? Peace.